Sesame Street Nature Explorers! Hi there! Elmo and Gabrielle were just about to go exploring in the park to see what nature friends we can find.
There are lots of different animals that live in the park, and if you look closely, you can find them using the clues they leave behind.
Ooh, I love looking for clues.
This sounds like a job for Nature Explorers ready to explore! Come on, let's go!
I don't see any animals.
Remember, sometimes you have to look closely to find clues the animals have left behind.
Let's look around in this bush. Let's look through the binoculars
No,
to
music
take a
off.
closer look. Hey, that looks like a clue. Oh, look, an feather. So Elmo thinks it's an animal that has feathers. Elmo
Feathers?
thinks we should add this clue to our notebook. Let's add a nature rubbing to our notebook.
Did you know?
You did it! You added a feather.
I wonder what kind of animal has feathers.
Let's look through the binoculars to take a closer look.
A clue! It looks like some footprints. That tells us it's an animal that leaves these kinds of footprints. Let's add this clue to our notebook.
Footprints.
Draw on the page to add the clue to our notebook.
Did you?
You did it! You added some footprints.
I wonder what kind of animal leaves these kinds of footprints.
Let's look through the binoculars to take a closer look. Oh, we already found that clue.
A clue! It looks like something that's been eaten. That tells us it's an
Eaten.
animal that eats shrubs. Let's add this clue to our notebook.
You did it! You added something that's been eaten.
I wonder what kind of animal eats shrubs.
Elmo thinks it's time to put these clues together to figure out what animal it is.
So what did you observe, Nature Explorers?
Well, first, Elmo and Gabrielle found a feather.
Then we found some footprints.
And we also found something that's been eaten.
What animal has feathers, leaves these kinds of footprints, and eats shrubs?
The bird.
Robin.
A robin.
You got it.
They found it.
Nice work, Nature Explorers. Did you know some robins change what they eat in the winter from earthworms to berries? Because earthworms can't be found in the winter. The ground is too tough.
Cool. Let's look around some more. Let's see what we can find around these trees.
Move the bag. That looks like a clue. Oh, look.
This is a part of the tree.
So Elmo thinks it's an animal that lives in a tree.
Did you know some animals build nests in trees while others live underground or even in the water?
You did it! You added a nest.
I wonder what kind of animal lives in a tree. A clue! Let's look through the magnifying glass to get an even closer look. It looks like some claw scratches. That tells us it's an animal that likes to scratch its claws on a tree.
It scratches.
Did you know some animals scratch scratch on trees to leave their scent.
You did it! You added some claw scratches.
I wonder what kind of animal likes to scratch its claws on a tree.
Keep looking for clues.
A clue!
Oh, look! It's something that's been eaten. So Elmo thinks it's an animal that eats shrubs.
It rips it off.
You did it! You added something that's been eaten.
I wonder what kind of animal eats shrubs.
Elmo thinks it's time to put these clues together to figure out what animal it is.
So what did you observe, nature explorers?
Well, first, Elmo and Gabrielle found a nest.
Then we found some claw scratches.
And we also found something
That one.
Squirrel.
You got it.
Nice work,
squirrel.
nature explorers. Did you know a squirrel's front teeth never stop growing, so they need to chew on sticks to keep them from getting too long?
That is so interesting. It's getting late. I wonder what animals we might find now.
Let's look around in this tree. Hey, that looks like a clue.
Let's look through the magnifying glass to get an even closer look.
Oh, look, it's some fur. So Elmo
Fur.
thinks it's an animal that has fur.
Did you know some animals molt? That means shedding their feathers, hair, skin.
You did it. You added some fur.
I wonder what kind of animal has fur.
Another clue.
It looks like some footprints. That tells us it's an animal that leaves these kinds of footprints.
Did you know every type of animal has their own unique footprint?
You did it. You added some footprints.
I wonder what kind of animal leaves these
Footprints.
kinds of footprints.
Like footprints.
Another clue.
Let's look through the magnifying glass to get an even closer look. It looks like some claw scratches. That tells us it's an animal that likes to scratch its claws on a tree.
Did you know some animals scratch on trees to leave their
You did it. You added some claw scratches.
I wonder what kind of animal likes to scratch its claws on a tree. Let's try putting all these clues together to figure out what animal it is.
So what did you observe, nature explorers?
Well, first, Elmo and Gabrielle found some fur.
Then we found some footprints.
And we also found some claw scratches.
Raccoon.
That's it.
Nice work, nature explorers. Did you know raccoons can see very well in the dark and are nocturnal? That means they are awake and active at night.
Cool.
It's important to protect and be kind to all things found in nature so they can be around in the future.
That means keeping the environment healthy and clean.
And making sure to respect all the plants and animals that live here.
Animals like our friend, the raccoon.
Great job, nature explorers.
And great nature exploring. Do you want to take a break?
Or keep exploring.
I want to take a break.
Sesame Street
Nature Explorers.
Explorers.
And that's it.